Growing up, I was taught to bake cakes homemade. Although baking cakes homemade are very good, it is a very lengthy process. So over the years, I decided to use box cakes. Hey, I'm a cake eater. I love cake. So if I could find an easy and convenient way, I don't mind trying it. Today, I want to take you step by step on how to make a simple box cake, but it gives a very good flavor and it tastes like a homemade cake. You will never know the difference. First thing you do is preheat your oven. You preheat your oven at 350 so that once you're done mixing the batter, you can put it in the oven and it would allow you to have your cake cook completely throughout the cake and not have any wet or moist spots. Afterwards, you would then take your cake mix and place it inside of the bowl. You'll place it inside of the bowl and then you'll take 1 cup of water and you will pour the water inside of the cake mix. After pouring the water inside of the cake mix, you'll stir it up for a second and you'll take 3 eggs. You'll crack your 3 eggs and you will also add that inside of your cake mix. Now while adding this in, you want to make sure you stir it and keep it consistently smooth because no one wants a lumpy cake. Ugh, that's not good. After adding your water and you just added your eggs, we want to add some butter to it. So we're going to cut 1/3 stick of butter inside of it. And we're going to place it inside of the mix that we've already started mixing. The reason for the butter, it allows the cake to have a moist texture and it doesn't allow the cake to get dry. So once we put that in, we're going to stir that up really good. I would say stir it up for about 2 minutes, which will allow it to be smooth throughout the batter. You don't have to worry about any lumps. Once you stir that really well, you want to make sure you butter your pan up with Pam. If not Pam, butter, or flour. Anything that would allow the cake to not stick to the surface of it. So if you're needing to transfer it to a different area, you can. So once you evenly spray the Pam in there, you want to go back to stirring your cake mix again. And you want to go ahead and add this inside of the pan. Once you put your cake mix inside of the pan, you want to make sure you get all of it out, okay? You want to make sure that you put your cake batter in evenly so that your cake can cook evenly and you won't have a lopsided cake. After you do that, you will take your pan filled with cake batter and you will put it inside of the oven. And you'll put it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes to cook. After about 30 to 35 minutes, you want to use a toothpick or a fork and do a little poke inside of it just to make sure the cake is cooked. Once the cake is cooked, you can take the cake out of the oven and allow the cool down process. You want to make sure your cake is fully cooled down before you decide to put icing on it, because if not, it will run. This is an easy way of baking a cake, and it allows it to have a homemade taste to it. Today I've showed you how to make a fast, convenient, and reliable way of making a cake, and you could still have a person wondering if the cake was homemade or if the cake was a box cake. You have been shown how to make a simple cake, step by steps, with just a few added ingredients that some might not do. And that would allow you to determine if you would like to make a box cake or if you would like to make a homemade cake. You guys will leave today knowing that you have successfully made a mouth-watering dessert for an event that you chose to cater to or to even be in. I'm glad I was here today to show you guys on how to bake a next cake, because your next cake will be your best cake.